Today on Mo's Toy Room, we're going to take a look at some bootleg Lego Star Wars that came straight from Temu. And it's coming up next. Alright, Star Wars fans and Lego fans, here we have some Lego Star Wars. These are bootleg figures straight from Temu. These range from anywhere from about $1.08. Yeah, you heard this right. $1.08 to $1.98. You could pick these up when they are in stock. They stock daily on Temu. So if you don't see something there, keep checking. They will more than likely have it within days, if not that same day. So you got to keep checking or get them inside of a big bundle pack. And you could save like that even more. Also, I believe on Temu that if you spend over $10 on these guys, you get free shipping. So it's a win-win. If you're into Star Wars, Legos, some of these guys can be very hard to find. But if you want to substitute it out or have a space filler till you can find an original, these could be a good substitution for that, being at the fact that these are bootleg figures, I believe, from Star Wars. So as you could tell, yeah, there is no Hasbro or there's no Lego sign or anything on these whatsoever. They're just figures in there. So what we're going to do is we're going to check these guys out. There is 7 package figures here. We're going to go through all 7. And hey, you decide whether these are a really good deal or if they're a steal, or hey, if you're going to just pass on these and wait to get the original ones. I am starting to get into Lego, so I feel that these are good starters for me. I do have a few original Lego figures, but these are my newest ones to the collection. So let's take a look. So first off, also don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe on this video if you do appreciate this video. It does help the channel. If you are not yet subscribed to this channel, please do so, and it's free to do it. So it's a win-win for you, win-win for us. It's win-win for everybody. You just might see something that you may like in this video, or maybe in another video, or videos that we have in our library that you don't know about us. But what we do here at Mo's Toy Room is we unbox and we review toys. We also do toy hunts at Targets, Walmarts, typical stuff like that. We also go to toy stores as well to give them some much shout out and much respect that they need it, to show you toy stores you may have not have known are in the area. So Mo's Toy Room, if we can get out there, we're going to cover it. So all right, folks, so welcome aboard. All right, folks, so if you hear a dog bark or you hear any of my birds chirping or my fish in the background, please pardon that. I am in a completely different room from the toy room. So I got this new housing unit, which I also purchased from Temu. Works out really good. You can purchase those too as well through there. So I can move this thing anywhere because it has a light fixtures built into it. And it is convenient for me to do it right here. Just to make sure, because I'm waiting for some packages as well. So I am in a whole nother room of the house. So the dogs, you might hear them bark a little bit. So in the background, I will try to do without them. So yeah, I'll cut away if they get too out of control. But yeah, you can see right there, here we have Koska Reeves. This is the figure that Sasha Banks plays, aka Mercedes Moné from Pro Wrestling. Yeah, but this is her figure here. So you can see there, she tends to bring a lot of stuff, brings a jetpack, looks real good. And she also brings her armor, and she brings a helmet, which is cool, you know. So, all right, so first off, what I've learned from doing the horror movie ones of these, yeah, she has a gun too. Wow, this figure brings a lot. There's a lot going on here. So what I'm learning is to put the hands in the arms first. Okay, so there's one of her arms. Pardon me if the video tends to go a little blurry at times. It's just that it's a whole new filming area here, and my phone, I got to get it. I am doing this one for my phone because it fits better in here. So you can see that. What we're going to do is we're going to put her arms on. You want to put those on until they click in there. Yeah, like I said, these are bootleg figures from, and they're very stiff suit too, so they look real good from Temu. So I'm guessing that her head must come off. You got to put her armor on her. here. Put the head back on. Did I do something wrong here? Did I break something? Oh, wrong side. Okay. All right. So it's looking good as it is already. Looks real good. Okay. And then we'll put her... Oh, so the jetpack has to go on too as well on there. So I'm not sure if it... Yeah, it should go like that. Wow, this figure brings a lot for under $2. So, yeah. And then in her hand, we will put her guns. I think you got to clip them in. Yeah, there you go. This figure's nice. This is really nice. I started off with the good one, didn't I? Yeah, Koska Reeves. This one's nice. Okay, so it even brings the antenna for her helmet. So I'm a huge Boba Fett fan, so I know much about these helmets. Let me see if I can get this thing in there. Hold on, let me pause this real quick. All right, so we got that in there. You can see that holds really good, moves around too. Super nice fig. I'm liking this one. And then the helmet should go right on and then clip onto the top of her head. There you have it. Koska Reeves looks real good. And what I'm noticing with these Temu figures is they're always bringing extra hands and stuff, and they bring a little stand. So let's mount her there. Look at that, guys. What do you guys think? This is really nice. I like this a lot. Yeah, you just can't go wrong with these guys. All right, so let's give her a turn. You can see that. Yeah, this is a super nice figure. I'm liking it. Yeah, I told you guys I want to bring more Star Wars to the channel due to the fact that I am a huge Star Wars fan. And I got to get on the ball about reviewing a lot of older action figures that I do have here and older toys. It's just that I've been so busy with work. I haven't been able to really get around to a lot of those videos. So they are going to continue for sure. As you can tell in the beginning of the video, I do have a lot of Star Wars, and that is nothing compared to what I actually own. So you're going to see a lot of the hard to find stuff on this channel, which is coming soon. All right, folks. So what I forgot to mention is the size. With the horror movie figures, I said that they were about 1.25 inches. They turned out that they were, when I watched the video back, it was hard for me to get down and really see on the measuring tape, but they were about 1.5 inches or slightly over with the horror movie figures, to be honest. And then this one here, Koska Reeves is checking in at about 1.75 inches, slightly under, maybe a little over 1.75 inches. It's on the base, more like 1.75 inches, just the actual figure from bottom of foot to top of helmet, which turns out to be about 4.75 inches, centimeters. Well, 4.75 centimeters. Pardon me on that one. So all these figures will be basically about the same in height for the Star Wars ones. So I will just go off the Koska Reeves figure just to give you an idea. All right, so our next one up is the Stormtrooper. So let me see if I can crack this one open. Maybe it's just better off just cutting it on. Just let me cut this thing right here, dump this out. Yeah, you really can't go wrong, folks, with these. I know a lot of diehard Star Wars fans are like, no, bootleg, we don't like bootleg, but we're turning out that bootlegs too are getting to be very highly collectible in the industry of Star Wars. It's just the customs, a lot of customs, especially with the missile firing Boba Fett's and stuff out there that can slip through the cracks of the AFA and everybody else. So here we have the Stormtrooper. So they gave him that face right there. This is really cool. He also has his getup. So we learned from the Sasha Banks figure, from the Koska Reeves figure, that this will go like this. Okay. Click on, is this a first order? Yeah, this might be a first order Stormtrooper. So we got that one there. And then we got to put the hands in this guy. Okay. So we got a hand there. Okay, so which arm is this one? Oh, actually, I put that on a little too early, didn't I? Yeah, I did. Oh, the whole thing came off right there. Okay, so let's see here. Click this off like this. Yeah, I'm just getting into these, so yeah, bear with me, folks, on this. Video might be taking a little while. I'm not one to really fast forward through it and show, like, you know how you get some people that do on their videos. I'm not one for that. I like you to feel like you're right here as I'm doing this. So you got this. Look how good that looks already. Okay, so we'll go here. Wow, that looks amazing. And then he also brings a really big gun. So you can see that. Looks real cool. Super nice. This is a nice figure. So the gun will go in the hand. Wow, this thing's a little too big for him. Look how big that thing is. Bigger than he is. And then last but not least, his cool helmet. Wow, what a steal. Oh, and his gun flew right out of his hands. So his rifle flew right out of his hands. So I'm sure that a lot of Star Wars guys are going to pick me apart saying, oh, it's his rifle, it's not his gun. So, okay, there you go. Not realizing I am a huge Star Wars collector. Man, I'm old already. I'm in my 50s, so I was around when Star Wars was the biggest that it will ever be. Before Disney. I'm a Kenner child, folks, but these are good substitutions. Anyway, here we have our First Order Stormtrooper. Looks really nice. I love the way that this looks. I love that like helmet, you know, like the upgrade that they did for the First Order, right? I love that it kept to the original looking Stormtrooper. They didn't really drift off too much. And I figured that those Stormtroopers are super nice, the First Order ones. And they came in multiple colors too, which was cool. Let's move on to the next guy. All right, so it looks like I have two of them here. They're both the red ones. I think I got two of the red ones as army builders. So I will build one and then maybe their guns are, no, these are different. So different guns. So we're going to check these guys out. All right, so I'll build this one first and then we'll build the other one right after and see. Okay. And see with these guys. All right, so here we have the first one and his gear is just stuck to him right there. You can see that. And then he has some really good armor. Everything's cool. Cool. So let's do his hand work first. Get those on. Okay. These also spin around. So that's about what they're going to do. You can see that. We'll clip that on him right now. So you're going to want to do that first before putting his armor on. If you're unfamiliar with these. I'm sure that a lot of folks now watching these videos are going to be checking out Temu. Temu, man, throw me a bone, man. I mean, I'm helping you guys out here, getting you guys some business. But, all right. There you go. That's one thing about us YouTubers, you know, we spend a little bit more out of, well, actually a lot more out of pocket to get this thing going. You don't realize how much time and effort and hunting and everything else we have to do for our channels to give them a jump. So a simple like at the channel at the end of the video would be very nice. We come out of pocket with a lot of money. And on the YouTube side and everything else, a lot of us really don't get paid, or some of us get paid very little for this. So you got to really have some extra cash lying around to do some of these videos. And then that's how he looks there with his armor. Looks real good. But it's just because we really enjoy toys, and we enjoy doing what we do. There we go. Oh, he looks nice. He looks real good. Super sweet figure. And then check out this gun. Yeah, this thing is huge. Look at the size of this gun. It's bigger than he is. Whoa. Don't you think people that fire guns that are like this big, right? Don't you think, like, reality wise, that this gun would just throw him like back a few feet? Right? So, I don't know. Maybe they have superpowers or something to be able to. There you go. And it keeps popping out of his hand. All right, so that's what I'm going to get for my trooper. Okay. And as you can tell, he brought an extra hand. All right, so let's move on to the next one. All right, so here's our next trooper right here. Let's get up into this guy right here. Dump all his stuff out. These guys tend to be bringing a lot more stuff than the actual... Look at this thing. Whoa. Look at the size of that blaster. Holy cow. This thing is big. It's heavier than the figure. All right, so here's the other figure that we have. Okay, so helmet-wise, yeah, this one's different. Yeah, this is a first order trooper, but a red one. So the other one tends to have... We'll do a comparison at the end. Here's the armor for it. So yeah, I got to do the hand first to get this thing rolling. All right, there you go. See the hands. Okay. And then, let's see here. There you go. Doesn't go in anymore. Pop that one in there. Yeah, it popped in there. There you go. You heard that click. Okay, and then now we're going to put his armor on. There you have it. And then his head. They could easily put the same face. I believe these guys are like clones. But I think the first order, I think they went from clones. I think that they went to like, they were just taking children as a young age and raising them in there. Correct me if I'm wrong. You can leave it in the comments. But here's his helmet. Helmet looks real good. Look at how good that looks. Yeah, that's a different figure than the last one. So here is the tricky part right here. How in the world does this guy hold his gun? So maybe you might have to act like he holds it like that. Because the place to hold the gun is right here. So yeah, he's going to pretty much be like that. And then he brought his base. So you put his base on him like that, right? So you could even angle him out if you wanted to. Maybe get his gun like that. Yeah, that'll work. Okay. So he will hold it. But here's the difference amongst the two. Yeah, they're completely different. I got these guys thinking that I was going to build an army builder, but they're two different guys. So, all right. Works out. Let's go on to the next. All right, so the next one is Darth Maul. Here's a guy that's just a complete badass. Yeah, I can say that because my channel is for, I believe, 14 and up. Because I review horror movie figures here, folks. So just let you know. But anyway, we have Darth Maul. But I am so glad that I bought this thing because I can do videos anywhere in my house with this whole thing. Amongst being in the toy room where I have to get it all ready and get the table ready and the lighting and everything else. So I could bring to life more of the Lego figures and more of the 3 3/4 inch figures that I've been wanting to bring to this channel. But anyway, here is Darth Maul right here. You can see how vicious he looks. I don't know how good you can really see his head. He doesn't have another face on the other side. I noticed on my Captain Spaulding figure, they put a angry face on one side and a regular face on the other. So we will see with this. Don't know what this is. I don't really know what in the world this is right here. So let's just start building away on his arms. Okay, so we'll go here. Let me put that one on him right now. Okay, snapped in perfect. Okay, and then we'll do the other. Snapped in perfect. Okay. Now what we're going to do is we're going to build his lightsaber. So he brung extra saber, an extra saber piece. So he has that. This is pretty cool. A figure that's about $1.08 or $1.98. I don't really remember, but I know that they're under $2 easily. And if you, I believe you spend $10, you get free shipping. Look at that. It looks really good as is. Just like that. So, yeah, I don't know what this is. So we will see. I know that oh, I think maybe, oh, here you go. So it's for his gown. Oh, wow. Wow, that is nice. Look at that. That is super nice. And then we'll take his head off. Do that. Okay. Oh yeah, well maybe I don't even think I needed to take his head off. I think this just clicks on. Oh. Oh, look at that. Oh man, I got some extra pieces too. Oh, this figure's just dynamite. Oh wow. This one is just nice. Ray Park, they did you right, my friend. Wow, look at that. Oh man, that just looks piercing. I like this a lot. Wow, I'm so glad I bought these. These are super nice. I mean, if you want to get into Lego at a cheaper rate, yeah, it's a no-brainer. You know, hit up Temu and get yourself a bunch of these figures. They have so many more, too, that are available for all different genres, all different stuff. Right now, I'm currently looking at some Ghostbuster ones. They got the whole group together to bring to Moe's Toy Room because I haven't did any Ghostbuster stuff in a while. And I am listening. So when people comment on my videos, yeah, I am listening all the time. And I've been having a lot of comments. Can you cover Lego? Can you Lego? When you're in the stores looking, can you give us more Lego? You know, more Marvel Legends and everything else. I am trying, folks. I am trying. I'm doing my best. But a lot of the time it has to do with the store too as to what they have in, if they even have anything. So we're showing. So that's what it comes down to. Here is Darth Vader with the removable helmet. Anakin Skywalker. David Prowse, the late David Prowse. This figure's nice. Real nice. Wow, this guy brings a lot of stuff. Look at this. So, all right. So let's get start off with the basics. Let's get his arms down on this figure. I remember when this movie came out, and I basically, like, my mom just came back into town, right? She was out in a whole nother state. She came back into town. She was very tired. And I forced my mom in 1977 to take me to see this movie. And and in those days, it wasn't like you can just go and walk in like it is now or have reserved seating. So we had to wait around a building that was wrapped around the building probably twice. And we were there waiting for hours just to get in, just to see the movie. And when we finally got in to see the movie, my mom the original Star Wars. My mom passed out, but I stayed there watching the movie. And then after that, she took me to Toys R Us and bought me a couple of figures, which was really cool. I think my first figure might have been a Darth Vader figure. I think she bought me a few of them at one time. So, what is this? Oh, that's the bottom of his mask. Wow. All right, so we're going to put his armor. You can see that. Look at that. This is cool. Put his armor on first. Okay. Wow, this is a lot going on here. So we're going to put his armor on first. And then we're going to put his cape. Okay, then due to the fact that this mask is in two different pieces. Wow, this is pretty interesting. So I'm going to have to put this one on. Okay, hopefully I have room. And then put this on. So it will look like that. Look how the side looks. Really cool. What a steal. This figure is like $1.08 or some stuff. Like, you know, under $2, $1.98. I don't remember, but I know that they're not as expensive as the horror movie figures. And then his helmet. Well, it should go over. So the helmet doesn't seem to be holding on too well. I'm thinking that, yeah, if the helmet doesn't hold on. So I'm going to have to do like that. And then we will put him on his, yeah, the helmet keeps popping off. So I'm thinking that if you wanted your Anakin to be like that, you know, it's just that piece, you might want to leave him like that. So I'm going to take this off. And I'm going to go like this and see if this helmet clips on. Maybe that's what it needed. Yeah, I don't know. I think mine came, the helmet inside is not just holding on. So, yeah, I'm thinking like this. So I'll leave him like that, put his lightsaber in hand. Oh, that's a bummer. That just threw me a loop right there. All right, so let's build his saber. I'm still very pleased, folks. Super nice. I like him without his, he looks pretty kick-ass without his mask too anyway. But there you have him with, there's Anakin Skywalker. Darth Vader. Look at that. Looks good. You could even put it like this if you wanted to. Or just drop it on him. And there you have it. There's Darth Vader. Looks good. I mean, you can't go wrong with this guy. Look at this. Look how this looks. Oh, super sweet. So if you could get these this cheap from Temu, right? How come Hasbro just can't make us figures and give us a better price? But they're saying, okay, well, we want to make sure that we sell them, right? You come down to that, right? Selling, that's all they care about is money, right? They don't care about the collectors or the Star Wars enthusiasts. There's a simple solution to that. You do like they did in 1977, well, 78 through 85. You just make a lot more. You know, make sure that you have more than enough for your collectors and Star Wars people out there, and they will sell. You'll bring us back to the market. You know, just putting it out there. You know, take notes as to what Kenner did. Keep those aisles full. Give us aisles of Star Wars. That's what we want, right? Okay. And when we ain't got nothing to buy, when you only put out a short amount, maybe a case of figures or whatever per store, when we can't find them, guess what we do? We move on to the next one, and Star Wars is forgotten. So Hasbro, don't kill the hobby or make everything a Hasbro Pulse. All right, so we saved one of the best for last. It is the Mandalorian right here. Yeah, he looks real good. So what's cool is he brings baby Grogu. So yeah, I left him for last. So we have Grogu. I don't know what These are for, I don't know if this is for Grogu, a little cape. So I will go like that. All right, so I gave Grogu a cape. All right. All right, so let's build our Mandalorian. Yeah, I don't really know what's going on here, but this guy brung a lot of stuff. So I'm thinking that maybe I should, maybe these go like this, right? Maybe you got to stick them in here. And then possibly stick them in. There you go. And maybe clip them over. Maybe they should fall over, which is not happening. Or maybe you could use them in the front like that. So yeah, they're supposed to hang over like that, but I will deal with what we got. So where is his other arm? That is the question. Did he bring another arm? They sent me a Mandalorian. Oh, there you go. I was getting worried there, folks. Thought maybe they sent me a Mandalorian with one arm. Would that be a movie Easter egg or a spoiler for a future? Right? So, all right. So I think I put the wrong one on Grogu. I think maybe this one might go to Grogu. But I will stick it on our Mandalorian. So I like Grogu the way he looks there. We'll make our Mandalorian a little bit more different. So let's see here. Yeah, this one ain't. There you go. All right. So yeah, there you go. His little sash from the side, his little cape thing. I actually think the other one goes to Mandalorian too. It's supposed to hang over here, but I will leave that one on Grogu. Okay. So you have this, and then you got to take off his head again to put his armor. Okay. And then put his head back on. There you have that. And then let's see here. Don't know what he's gonna. I think yeah, this has to stick out like right there. So put this down. Okay. All right. So we got him right there. And then I will put his helmet on him. That fits perfect. Okay. And then as far as his pistol, there you go with his pistol. And this guy tends to bring a removable rocket. Whoa. Look at this. Pops right in. Hits that clip. Super cool. Wow, if that was a 1980s version or 79 Boba Fett, well, you're looking at thousands of dollars. I know because I have all of them. Believe it or not. So yeah, here you have this. So in one hand, I will put his blaster. You got his blaster. Looks real good. So I'm going to have to move him over to the side like this. And then what we'll do is we will give Grogu. Oh, Grogu ain't holding this. There's no way. And then, so I will go like this. So, all right. So I think this goes here like this. Yeah. Let's see here. Yeah, I can't get this thing in there. There you go. You had to force this one in there. So I'm thinking that this is his stick, his pike thing that he had, his weapon of choice in the beginning in season 1. And then we have Grogu. What do you guys think? Super cool. Yeah, this figure, believe it or not, was like, I don't know if this one was $1.98 or $1.08. You get this. So you can see as to why they go very fast. All right, let's look at them all together. So there you have it, folks. Sorry the video took so long. I wanted to build them in front of you. I just didn't want to pull them out the package and then you see a already made figure. I want to show you guys as to how long it takes to build one of these guys. It was a little bit of an effort, you know, and I work with my hands, so my hands are always numb and sore, so you can see a lot of the cuts that are on them. So some of the little pieces can be a little tricky for me, but overall, I think it went well. These are from Temu. They are available daily, so if they are not available, keep checking, and they add them on, and when they do, grab them because they sell out very fast. You can't go wrong with these, so I believe with Temu, I believe with these figures, I think it's, if you purchase over $10, you can get free shipping, so you could check into that. Don't hold me to that one, but I believe that that's what it is. So it's worth the check on Temu. They have horror movie Lego figures. They have sci-fi Lego figures, cartoon Lego figures, funny Lego figures, just all sorts of stuff. Alien figures. They got just a whole sorts of bootleg Lego figures, so you might want to check them out. And they also have anime Lego figures from Demon Slayer to Naruto to Dragon Ball Z, so you could check that out for yourself. Head on over to Temu, download the app, and you will be happy you did. All right, folks, like, comment, share, subscribe, hit that bell for notifications, that way you know when the next video like this one hits. Follow us on Instagram at MOE'S Toys. It's MOE'S, MOE'S Toys on Instagram. We're also on TikTok. Check us out there. TikTok, we are MOE'S Toy Room. And right here on YouTube, folks, we are MOE'S Toy Room. So subscribe today so that way you don't miss another video coming your way. Good night, everyone, and may the Force be with you.